Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel, home of everything crypto, but you know we love mining and mineable projects, which is why we're here to talk to you today about Nervos CKB, an upcoming proof of work, aka mineable cryptocurrency blockchain. They are running a testnet competition, so instead of doing some weird promotion stuff over here and shilling this stuff over there and these fancy marketing ads, they've decided to dedicate time and resources to beefing up their testnet and crediting users for mining on their testnet with real tokens once the actual blockchain launches. So now don't misunderstand, they did have a private sale for 28 million. I'm not here to knock them for that. So like obviously there's going to be a pre-mine in exchange for those tokens. They're also doing a public sale, which I'll talk about more here in a second. But my point is just that how cool would it be if every coin had mining competitions to increase the interest in their coin, to get miners on their network, to bring new algorithms, which they are doing with their Eaglesong mining algorithm, and thus new miners, new programs. They're facilitating interest, growth, and just sustainability in the mining ecosystem. And this isn't just like a, hey, we're going to do this right now and then we're moving to proof of stake, which is basically not mineable if you're unfamiliar with that. They're staying with proof of work, and they're making it a big pitch in why their coin is cool, interesting, and will hopefully have future value. So if I can make one point before we jump into the meat of this video, is if you're a miner, or you want to be, or you just simply like proof of work mineable blockchains, you may want to think about supporting a proof of work blockchain when they come out, because I see a lot of miners, they hate on even mineable coins, and I'm just like, guys, like, no one's gonna make mineable coins anymore if even the miners talk crap about them. They're just, why would you? It's insane. So if you want to see more stuff, especially GPU mineable, maybe consider throwing your hash rate at it. Maybe consider talking about it. Maybe consider sharing this video, right? How sharing VoskCoin videos, wherever you talk about crypto mining, in a Discord server, on Reddit, or whatever. And above all, if you don't want to go through the KYC nonsense when it comes to buying into a coin's initial public sale, especially for all you US citizens out there, maybe consider participating in a testnet mining competition where you are rewarded with real coins on their real blockchain once it launches at the end of 2019. Just think about that. You can bypass all the BS, throw gear you probably already have at it, get rewarded, and go from there. I'm obviously not talking about this coin just for the simple fact that it's mineable and is bringing a unique mining algorithm to the scene. It is a platform, okay? They have smart contracts. They're going to be able to build assets on top of their platform. There's some pretty cool stuff going on here. The stance that they're taking is they're trying to blend the benefits of Bitcoin and Ethereum together. This is a very basic way that you could look at this. But let's go ahead and jump into the meat of the video, going over specific details, some partnerships they have lined up, why it's interesting, their $28 million sale, which is already kind of crazy, their partnership with one of the biggest banks in China, and a little bit more details on their mining competition. And if you don't know, we did have a specific video already out about mining Nervos CKB. I've got 6 gigahash on their pool network, and what's also really interesting is you can dual mine Nervos and Ethereum. So if you want to participate in mining, I'm going to talk about it briefly in this video, but if you want the in-depth guide on how to mine it on Windows and Linux through Simple Miner, SMOS, on Hive, it's dual mineable. You can dual mine Ethereum and Nervos CKB, which obviously is cool. And this is available for NVIDIA and AMD, and they both perform well on this algorithm, also unusual. So I got that video, check it out if you want to. Let's do it. Nervos CKB, common knowledge base, is what we're talking about here today, the multi-asset store of value blockchain. So here's the deal, guys. It's from the creators of I'm Token, which is a very large Ethereum wallet. I always thought that my Ether wallet was the world's largest Ethereum wallet, but hey, I may be wrong. I feel like that's a harder thing to trace and verify. And whether you know about, or use Spark Pool, they are in fact the largest Ethereum mining pool by hash rate. And that wasn't just for a little bit. You can check right here, right now, today, they are still the largest mining pool by a pretty significant margin too. And in addition to that, they've got developers that have worked on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So guys, again, I'm not trying to overload you with information in this video. I'm going to keep it, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and just kind of what's interesting here. But, again, they're building a proof of work chain, and the goal here is to stay proof of work, which is already super cool. You had things like Ethereum, and they were always talking about moving to proof of stake, because you look at Ethereum, it has smart contracts, coins can be launched on it, tokens really, so it has that platform function. But moving away from proof of work, they're reducing, in my opinion, in many people's opinion, their security and really just their validity as a cryptocurrency. Everyone who buys into their sale or mines their blockchain will receive CK bytes. That is the native coin or token on their network. I have a link out to check out their sale if you want to in the video description below. The sale's taking place on CoinList. It begins October 16th. I just want to rattle off a couple partnerships of this coin and just some things that made me take note and take interest. It has really made me think that this coin could possibly be going somewhere. So they have a partnership with BitPi. I'm not too familiar with BitPi. I've never used it. But having a partnership for just a decent wallet outside of their own ecosystem for their blockchain launch is already unusual. How often do you see that? I mean, we've seen coins launch time and time again. For example, Grin, they did not have any kind of decent working wallet when it came out. As far as a user who wants a GUI, a graphic user interface, aka a wallet that you can put on your Windows desktop or Mac and click. I guess you can kind of do those things when you raise 28 million in private funding from investors including Polychain Capital, Sequoia China, Wangzong Blockchain, and Matrix Partners China. Okay, but here's the big deal: is China Merchants Bank International. They have announced a partnership with Nervos. This was obviously going to be in the making when they were one of the investors in that 28 million fundraise there. But from my research, it's a big deal in China because, one, it's obviously just a large bank, but it's state owned, so they will naturally have to sift through all the legislation and rules and just governance in China, which if they navigate that all properly, and being backed by a big bank like that, and they obviously don't want to lose on their investment, they're going to do everything they can do so to make that happen. Having that access to the China demographic from a coin that is essentially China based obviously is a big deal and will speak volumes for that coin's future potential and growth. Looking at a recent Coinbase post, they're and again, exploring doesn't mean they're going to add it, but it's never a bad sign, and they are exploring support for assets that have launched for their customers around the world. And on this list we can see Nervos, and if they added Nervos to Coinbase, it's always going to be a good thing to get more fiat, aka USD, and other currencies on ramp to coins. So say I could go and buy this coin with USD. Again, guys, I'm not showing it. I'm not saying to go out there and buy it, but I'm just evaluating this from my perspective, my point of view, and to have it into more bigger exchanges, especially ones where you can turn dollars into coins, is pretty wild. And again, it's not guaranteed or anything like that, but it is something I wanted to touch on and show you guys. Huobi Group, which I'm probably saying wrong, is building a public blockchain specifically for use cases with decentralized finance. We've been hearing that term more and more. DeFi, whatever, however you want to say it. But here's the deal. So on the tech side of this initiative, the firm is teaming up with the blockchain network Nervos. So they're teaming up with a blockchain that has not even launched yet. That's speaking pretty large volumes, and they're offering a base proof of work blockchain, which we've already talked about numerous times just in this video alone, and they're sitting at the protocol layer aimed at scaling and supporting them with additional solutions built on the blockchain. Again, everything about this is being built on the blockchain. Why I personally think this is cool, other than just having another partnership, is the fact that the joint project will be open source and will provide support for multiple assets as well as smart contracts, allowing third-party developers to build and deploy a wide range of DeFi services, and also allow for multi-chain and sidechain architectures. So it's laying the groundwork for an entire ecosystem. If you haven't checked out my Nervos CKB mining collection of notes, which actually just has a lot of non-mining notes in here, you'll see some of the stuff I compile when I'm evaluating projects and coins and going through, basically my video prep and just trying to, condense a lot of information into a video. Some of the things I talk about here are pretty relevant to today's video. For example, how many coins are going out, where they're going, and also their mining competition. So you're able to mine on their testnet, and they're doing a 2-week competition right now, and another 2-week competition after that, and another 2-week competition after that. And with that, the coins you mine, the testnet coins, they'll be converted to one mainnet token. So the estimate, I don't think it's guaranteed, but it's probably going to be about this or exactly that. So for every 13.42 coins you mine on testnet, you'll get one mainnet token. For the second stage of the competition, it'll be that ratio reduces to 10 and that ratio reduces to 9. The point though is it's really, really, really cool to see a project promoting their testnet participation and then rewarding those people who are on the test net, not just saying, hey, thanks man, thanks for spending your time and money, because running these rigs has an electric cost. And instead of doing that, they're like, hey, here's some mainnet tokens. Super cool, super awesome way to participate, and no KYC involved. Oh, and it's also dual mineable with Ethereum. So if that's what your rigs are on anyway, you could reduce your hash rate by about 25% and get about 50% of your card's hash rate or a little bit more dual mining Nervos CKB. When was this time you saw an even remotely viable coin that you could dual mine? It's been a while. It's been like a solid year or more. If you're wondering about their public and private sales, so the 28 million, basically those private investors were able to buy these coins at basically almost half a cent, but 0.006 cent ish, whatever that breaks down to. And for the public sale, the coins are going to be sold for 1 cent a coin. So if you're unfamiliar with private and public sales, that's not a crazy leap from the private sale price to the public sale price. And when you look at most top 100 coins when they came out, if they were decent at all, they probably came out, and especially if they had any sort of sale, that was probably much lower than they began trading it in the future, and it's still probably much lower than they're trading at right now. Just saying, again, not financial advice. Just to wrap up the mining aspect of the video, if you want to see just what my performance has been. So I've been mining this for about 4 days now, and I originally had like 5 or so gigahash performance on it, but I've moved my rigs to be mining solely CKB Nervos right now, and I did have a little bit of downtime when I was doing some stuff in the garage yesterday, which is also where my mining farm is. And yeah, so the point is, over the last 24 hours, I still mined over 4,000 testnet coins. And in comparison to when we launched our video to right now, the network hash rate has increased about, or really over 40%, and F2 Pool has sprung up with a ton of hash rate, which so that was before the video at 2 terahash a second, and now we are at 9 terahash a second on F2 Pool, which is pretty funny, pretty crazy, pretty wild. Again, you can mine wherever you want, but we've had great results with F2 Pool, and it's something I'll trust that they'll get my testnet 2 mainnet tokens to me when that time comes. Nervos CKB is a big, ambitious project. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of wheels turning, a lot of pieces to this pie, and too much information for me to cover in a video that would still be concise and just enjoyable length to watch for most people. So that's going to be all I cover in today's video. The one other thing I do want to touch on is I'll grab this little infographic video they made when I was just doing some research. They described it in a very simple and straightforward way of the difference between holding their coins and also developing on their chain, and how you basically pay for that space you're using, and if you're holding the coins, you're not penalized or rewarded for that. Well, here, you'll see.
By capturing the total network value through its native token, the CK Byte, which entitles their holder to storage on the blockchain. In this way, it is equivalent to land ownership. As demand for land to store assets on CKB increases, demand for CK Bytes is expected to grow as well. Landowners are taxed for space occupied, while token holders are protected in the Nervos DAO.
So that's basically the summary, the gist, some key points when it comes to Nervos CKB and why I think it is interesting. So honestly, because I'm talking about here on the channel, I hope it works out, because I don't want to talk about stuff that doesn't work out, because that's not a good look. That's not a good look. Again, as always, it's not financial advice, guys, but I do want to bring you cutting edge info. I want to be ahead of the curve personally, and also here on the tube for you guys, so we can say our community is at the front runners. That came out weird, maybe we're front runners or running in the front. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see where all this goes. If you guys are interested, maybe I'll do some more Nervos CKB videos. I'll probably do another follow-up just kind of on, how many coins did I mine in the competition, what did that translate to, and just kind of, just basic follow-up and where we go from that. But if you guys want to see more content, if you want to see a very detailed breakdown, what this is looking like on a technical level, let me know and I'll put the time in and I'll make that content for you. But if you guys are interested, I don't want to spend the time. So I want to hear back from you in the comments below. As always, please smash the thumbs up for me. It makes a big difference when it comes to surviving on the tube. So as always, I already said that stuff. Subscribe. I'll see you next time.